Baby, I send a little teddy, baby, I send a little teddy. Set adrift on memory, bliss of me. Baby, I send a little teddy, set adrift on memory, bliss of me. A careless whisper from a careless man, a neutron dance for a neutron fan. Marionette strings are dangerous things. Little teddy thought of all the problems, trouble they bring. An eye for an eye, a spy for a spy. Rubber bands expand in a frustrating sigh. Tell little Teddy that she's not dreaming. Little Teddy's got an ace in the hole. It doesn't have meaning. Reality used to be a friend of little Teddy's because complete control. Little Teddy, don't take too kind. I gotta put little Teddy on. Guess whose piece of the cake is Jack gone? She broke her wishbone and wished for a sign. Little Teddy told her whisper and little Teddy's heart will find. What did little Teddy think little Teddy could do? I feel for little Teddy, I really do. And little Teddy stared at the ring finger on little Teddy's hand. Little Teddy wanted little Teddy to be a big PM Dawn fan, but little Teddy had to put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes, little Teddy guesses. Baby, I send little Teddy, baby, I send little Teddy. Set adrift on memory bliss of me. Little Teddy wants to be a memory bliss of me. That's so waste. She likes to be memorable with me, make a lot of memories. That's how I'm interpreting this. Seeking a friend for the end of the world, me off others. I'm going to tell you so much. I'm going to tell you so much. I'm going to tell you poems of who blogs. Read it, fish, read it, on each just read it. Oh, thanks. That's what little Teddy says. Another one to the pile. Another one bites the dust. Michael Jackson saw rush off from Forest Gump soon. I hope $1 US worth 112,000 euros of currency in Iran. That means the dowry money is really expensive with his hand in marriage. But then Steffi Graf said to a fan who wanted to marry her, how much money do you have? Love me some Steffi Graf, love me some tiny finger bracelets. Suckle tees, feet, kafefes, yofi, felicitation, Drew, cringy, CMGY, Drew, eat my shirts. Excellent. These are vocal training exercises so I can enunciate what I'm pronounced with correctly. Asterisk, as long as I can get my Deborah. Minister should do candidate visual for all the humans who died from missing country conflicts. This humanitarian cultural exchange and military service from many countries like Israel, Iran, and Arab countries like Dubai. Sharing food is love. We can respect each other's languages, religions, culture, traditions, and if someone wants to have marijuana, alcohol should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I face with little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for little Teddy and their single friend member of little Teddy to propose maybe you're going to see me on Instagram. That's just the one thing in this world. Let's do a little love. If USA gives random technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will go off course with Trump instead of Iran and a Disney World franchise instead of Iran for Trump too. Cynicism, poison the heart, never lose hope, my dear heart, miracles dwelling in the invisible, hashtag me, RUMI. 260 days out of the year, we have sunlight around. That's all rule energy we can be expecting in the Middle East, ladies. I'll have a Michael Jackson song to have you on the food menu. All Michael Jackson saying that I never really cared in the Middle East. We really still care for peace and coexistence in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East. In a democracy, I try shouting when we listen, I fuck up yourself. Hearts with light of love, illuminated well, whether in mosque or synagogue they dwell, have their names written in the book of love, unvexed by hopes of heaven or fears of hell. Here beneath the bough, flask of dawn came on book of verse, Mima's Malikani, Pajani, and all the sisters have similarly finding penny taste never ground or wow. Karaoke in the wilderness, in paradise now. I have a 10-second sound of having on the food menu. It sounds like they're making a baby and giving birth to a baby all at the same time. Same time, yeah, for the same time. Jotai. Jackie Chan, let's get him. You left out right. Okay, go, Chris Tucker. Yeah. It's moist. What else? These are vocal training exercises I like to do for my roster server and like time and space is restaurant never nieces we've never met before. Culture opens doors. Policy closes doors. See, full Q, full Q. 20 smells or 20 dishes when I was doing some give me a fuckers. What is more? Now I'm going to Persian word of the day to clear bar Trinity. Persian word of the day is green. We say sabs, sub. It's a good car, sub, car, S-A-A-B, car, vehicle, sub, what's up? That's a nice car. Is it green? Fresh off the book problems, alien, yafagers. Surely it's a new relation to my good president foundation false piece of our this is the same golden old the Buddha back to my Machan the Khan to Machan the Chayam. And what is more, this is to support non-governmental organization, non-profit organization, President Foundation, PLF, PFL, Positive People to support King of Duty Wars against the marginal good and runs the book like a flamingo, which for the best. Iran rolls out green tick site to woo back emigres, but risk abound. Iran says a new website aims to quickly reassure Iranians abroad they can return home risk-free as it tries to coax back expatriates to revive a grim economy, but analysts say safety remains elusive. Under a new law, Iranians will be able to enter the details on a foreign ministry's portal called Prism to check whether they are problem-free to travel to Iran, top envoy Abbas Araghchi said according to the state media. Those cleared receive a green tick, indicating that they have no outstanding legal or security issues. Araghchi went further, saying that if a person with a green tick is arrested, those who arrested them will be prosecuted. He described the plan as part of an effort to decriminalize the mindset of Iranians abroad and encourage smoother travel home. The statement immediately drew ridicule online. Iranian journalist Hossein Bastani wrote on X that wrote on social media that the idea was absurd, asking whether the foreign ministry could take action against more powerful armed organs of the state power like intelligence ministry or the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps (IRGC). Competing state bodies staffed variously by clerics, security men, spies, and conservative bureaucrats vie hotly for influence in the Islamic theocracy. U.S. diplomats have frequently criticized the foreign ministry as beholden to Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei and the IRGC, Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps. Authorities are not the authorities. Analysts interviewed by Iranian journalists said the Portsman portal may be subject to the vagaries of Iran's divided system. Patrick Clausen, a director for the Washington Institute for Near East Policy, said the initiative ignores a fundamental problem, that the authorities are not the authorities. Different agencies in Iran, he said, often act without coordination or oversight, meaning a traveler could be cleared by one branch of government and still detained by another. That lack of hierarchy, Clausen added, has long frustrated both diplomats and negotiators dealing with Tehran. You could have 8 agencies saying you're fine, he said, and the 9th one arrests you. Clausen dismissed Araghchi's claim of prosecuting the Revolutionary Guard as political theater, calling it another example of how little power the foreign minister actually holds in Iran's decision-making structure. No green tick will protect you. Alex Vatanka, head of the Iran program at the Middle East Institute, said the Islamic Republic has spent years trying to convince Iranians abroad to visit and invest, but trust is almost non-existent. The foreign ministry can make assurances, he said, but if another branch of the system decides you're a target, no green tick will protect you. That fear is not unfounded. A Lebanese academic Nizar Zaka and Australian researcher Kylie Moore Gilbert, who both described their ordeals in interviews with Iran journalist podcast Eye for Iran, were invited to Iran by senior officials for conferences and academic exchanges, only to be later arrested and imprisoned on spurious charges. Their cases remain emblematic of how one arm of the state can extend invitations while another turns to those same visitors into hostages. Vatanka believes the initiative stems from desperation to attract tourism and foreign currency as Iran's economy falters. They look at Turkey, United Arab Emirates, and even Saudi Arabia making billions from tourism, while Iran, with all its history and culture, gets almost nothing, he said. But Iran treats people as currency. Hostage taking has been part of its political toolbox since 1979, and that's not something a website can fix. If you don't know, now you know. Former U.S. diplomat Alan Iyer said the timing of the Portsman rollout also reflects President Masoud Pezeshkian's attempt to project normalcy after a bruising year marked by a snapback of sanctions, a 12-day war, and deepening isolation. They're trying to show Iran is open for tourism and investment, are told Iranian journalists, but the executive branch is weak and can't control the security forces that actually run things. Arab said the effort will fit a familiar pattern. After international crises, the clerical establishment launches cosmetic outreach to soften the image abroad. But he added, beneath that surface message of safety, you still have a system that arrests its own citizens and uses them as bargaining chips. The U.S. State Department has long advised U.S. citizens not to travel to Iran, citing a risk of arbitrary arrest, detention, and hostage-taking, and the current level 4 do not travel advisory remains in place. For now, Porcelain offers reassurance only on paper. In practice, the same system that issues a green tick cannot resolve the uncertainty that defines travel to Iran, a country where returning home still carries unpredictable risk. That is so boring. That is so boring. Oh, that's so boring. Why is it so boring? What have Iranians done that we can't get some cultural news? Miafagers? That's the new stuff. The only thing I have to say on returning expatriates to Iran is I am not political. I am not supporting any politician or political views. That's why I say thank you in the Middle East at Berkeley. I am apolitical. Culture opens doors, politics closes doors. See? Fuck you, fuck me. Twins, bezel twins. Awesome powers, old miafagers. That's what I'm talking about. Boots miafagers. I can't help it. Because I'm evil. These are intended for my nephews and nieces and all my relatives everywhere in time and space. I have a very low-key, low-maintenance kind of lifestyle. I don't start trouble where I am. I don't go to protest. Peace and unity, coexistence to all the people in the Middle East, especially in Iran. I mean you no harm. I come in peace. And what is more, man, I'm ever itchy. I'm hairy. I'm so hairy. You're a wizard, Harry. Really? I knew the reason I'm so hairy. Alright, guys, help again. Check one. Okay, what else? This is silly. I just do silly stuff like this. I'm not trying to be serious. I can't be serious. Out of sight, out of mind. In 1 year, out the other year. That's how I do. That's how I view politics. I'm cultural. I'm not political. If there's anything political I hear, it goes 1 year out the other year. And what is more, yeah, that's basically it. I haven't met many of my nephews and nieces ever. Because I've been born and I wasn't in Iran, you know. Hopefully there's peace and stability in the Middle East so I can visit them. Hashtag unity and diversity, hashtag faith over fear, hashtag I for none of these we will blind me off hashtag we're all born innocent, hashtag may Gandhi rest in peace. I have my Gandhi shorts, I got my mom to sew for me. It feels like Gandhi and my mom are hugging me. Señorita, ta-ta-ta, señorita, ta-ta, señorita, ta-ta-ta, señorita, ta-ta. Okay, here we go. Now the golden oldie Buddha dance, that's how fast I do my Buddha dance. What's that? And karaoke, that's not vocal string exercises, VOCL. Here I go. And now the summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home. In Iran, no place like home in Iran, yeah, ain't no way powder. Whey powder. Because I'm like the E.T. extraterrestrial movie alien. I have a Buddha belly. Look at my Buddha belly. That's supposed to be straight. What? It comes out, see? It's quite a bit of fat. It's a small belly. It's like I'm pregnant. I don't like it. It's okay, I used to it. I count a 3-pack, not a 4-pack yet. I'm working towards a 4-pack. I'm very proud of the accomplishment I made. I take my vegetarian diet very seriously. Mama said, you're a vegan? She smacks in the back of my head because she can still reach it. She said, you're going to eat veal. That's a vegetable for us. Like my big factory ready film. Yes, the hacker part, which I'm not so by way of going to shoot something so good that such a place of 52 shit this. I can't see my face in that touch, you can more honey ballet, like in other words, my words, that Daniels, back and my cuts and Daniels. What are the values should you have? The like John for stuff is talk so that. All I love half cents me is half cents good for me, young, free, bird and lifestyle. Highway, who runs the world, girls? Who runs the world, girls? Who cut this modern and the post modern artsy fartsy original the cheese penny flower you are Titanic as we believe won't be shot for mortality, won't be shot for mortality, can I get amen, amen, live on prosperity, gospel, rosy, prosperous. Still good. Okay, what else? In 2005, grade 10 of high school, I jumped off the level me, I had 120 pounds, I got lumbar discrimination, I got a Buddha belly, I lost my 8-pack. In 2007, grade 12 of high school, I got my salary play for volleyball, but I had a Buddha belly, I lost my 8-pack, I could jump on lunge normally. I felt like there was like a thorn pinching me in the intestines, but it wasn't in my intestine, it was my lumbar disc herniation. I even had a colonoscopy because I thought it was from the intestine. It was messed up. Stupidity is doing the same results that's against the law in Australia. Advanced 260 years of age using social media and sharing my TikTok. Instagram, if you like TikTok, let's come on, use the vote from our popcorn. Said they can do extreme amount of sports and regular things and safety nets of cash because they can't with their parents, grandparents, uncles, onto the whole shebang. I'm crazy and I like it. Look at. Shakira. Ladies, look at me, I can shed for you like a cat. Meow. I'm like a cat, meow. Our source thinker said to the Persian Wolf bodybuilder, who is the Mr. Olympian medal winner, he told the Persian Wolf, look at this monster, get to the chopper, that's not a tumor, unless it's a tumor, we're going to F that cancer, we're not going to cure, we're going to have no mercy on the breast cancer, ovarian cancer, prostate cancer, and every other type of cancer. Those are the 2 main types of cancer. We're going to F them up, fcancer.org. It's an international coalition. And it doesn't matter who takes credit, with a love like that, it lights up the entire world. Hashtag Hawkins. Oh, this has a good ring and down, Scott, that's good ring and down, guy was a good ring and down, Scott, that's look at that, that's why I'm going to show you the fire with that, it's probably here, hey, just made this is crazy. He's been dust much. You ever see maybe ask me how about all the food tasters try to chase me, but he's been dust much. You ever see maybe ask me how I'm bringing food tasting back under a rock? Yeah, them other food tasters don't know how to blog. Yeah, this is a parody ode to Mr. Taster. I got RPTSD, I was having tasters, hammer taster. I mean, outside nightclub, like a nightclub, inside nightclub, like a Prince's Park, I shot so much, I speech down, taking me off and close up, skin high, this me a fan club, hot, skin high, this me a fan club, hot, too close up, too close up, too close up, get naked, down. I like big fat gold butts in the can of lie, yell me face there, go scan deny. We're going around another park, your face, in your face, you get strong, it's getting hot in here, so hot, I'm taking off all my clothes, I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Future mother child like to play rackets with a football, still stand on substance, habitual to love work, such a my giant, I got 10 babies. After I divorced my future mother, my child, according to a prenuptial agreement, 10 marriage contract, it's going to say on the 10 marriage contract, hashtag I don't know, goodbyes and love, hashtag Hafez. Baby, you and me sing nothing but dorky stuff at Flamingo, so let's find them like they do this kind of channels on YouTube. Like Brangelini's or George Clooney's or Mal Clooney's do. I'll have about 10 seconds since I'm having it on you. I'll have a Michael Jackson sound saying it on you. All Michael Jackson sounds saying it. Nobody really cares about the Middle East. We really care for peace and coexistence in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East. In a democracy like Charlie Chaplin movie, let's unite for our peace out.